بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن أبي طلحة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: لا تدخل الملائكة بيتا فيه كلب وصورة التماثيل. وقال أبو طلحة: يريد التماثيل التي فيها الأرواح. حديث متفق عليه. Abu Talha, may Allah be pleased with him, reports that the Prophet, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, the angels do not enter a house in which there is a dog, nor an image in a likeness. Abu Talha radiallahu anhu then said, the Prophet means by likeness an image of living souls, al-arwah. This hadith has been narrated by Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Abu Talha, who narrates this hadith, is Zayd bin Sahal al-Busri. He was one of the most devoted companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He accepted Islam at the young age of 20 during the second pledge of Aqaba. Abu Talha was later declared as the chief of the Banu Khazraj tribe of Medina. He wasn't only the chief of the Banu Khazraj tribe, but was also most renowned and loyal among the companions of Rasulullah. He was one of the most fearless and skillful archers and valiant fighters of the early Islamic period. Of course, Abu Talha later became the stepfather of the great Sahabi Anas bin Malik when he married his mother Rumaysa. It is said, as Imam al-Nasa'i narrates in his Kitab al-Nikah, that Rumaysa refused to marry Abu Talha, though he was a chief and wealthy person. She said she would only marry him on account of he becoming a Muslim. So the dowry of Rumaysa in the marriage with Abu Talha was his conversion, his acceptance of Islam. Allah and His Messenger were pleased with this trade. In this hadith, we find a very important custom, neglected custom among Muslims, which is keeping of dogs for no reason, being mentioned. Rasulullah ﷺ says, angels do not enter a house in which dogs or images or sculpted images are placed. There are other riwayat, other ahadith from Abdullah ibn Umar and Aisha which buttress this point, when Rasulullah ﷺ when his meeting with Jibril والسلام, was delayed due to the presence of an image, or in some riwayah a dog, in the house of Aisha. Ikhwan, angels are creatures that are pure, noble, honorable, chosen servants of Allah, ABDUL-MANAF. They do not enter houses in which there is a dog or an image of a human being or an animal, which are essentially impermissible to keep. Some dogs may be permissible, Ikhwan, because this is a very controversial subject. Of course, some dogs are permissible to own. Such dogs could be kept for hunting, farming, or security purposes like guarding the herds of sheep, the house, and cattle. Some images also may be considered exceptions from the prohibition of dogs. For instance, that which is not respected, like those imprinted on a bed or pillow or cloth. Some scholars think that these may not necessarily cause angels to flee away from entering a house on account of them. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy on him, said in one of his fatwa that if the image is not respected, such as those imprinted on a pillow or rag, there is no sacred attention or focus or understanding to that image, then the majority of the scholars hold the opinion that it is permissible, or possibly there's nothing wrong with this. Based upon this, the angels do not refrain from entering the house if the image is not held sacred. However, it is preferable for the Muslim to avoid keeping dogs unnecessarily. هذا وبالله التوفيق. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.